Hey guys, Ty here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Split Pad Pro and the Split Pad Compact by the brand Hori. It's for Nintendo Switch, and I'm just going to get right into it. I bought both, not because I want to keep both. I originally bought this one first the other day, and I'm actually going to return it for one simple reason. And this I got today, so I'm gonna keep this one probably, as long as I like it, because I never opened it yet, and return this one. Or if I can't return it for some reason, get store credit. um, the only simple reason why I'm returning this is because my hands are small, and this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. YouTube videos did not do it justice. It just, for me at least, like, it looked like it was smaller than it was, and I have smaller hands. I'm a small dude, so, like, it was just hard to reach the buttons. Like, I could kind of play, but it was just really hard to do, and moving the buttons just felt, like, uncomfortable, only because I have small hands. If you have any hands that are bigger than my little hands, see, like, here's my hands compared to my face, then you'll be fine, but it's just, they're gigantic. But if my hands were bigger, I'd be so happy with this, because it's really cool, really nice design. It has a Zelda theme, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom theme, and they're just really nice. It just sucks because I wish my hands were a little bit bigger, or these were a little bit smaller, but this is a little bit smaller, so I mean, or else I would totally keep these. They're very, very nice. They're very light because there's no battery in it. It goes off of your Switch's battery, so if you want it lighter, definitely go with these. Um, and they have like a turbo mode and different things, different buttons on the back, so it's definitely that kind of thing that if you have a Switch and you just want you're just the type of gamer, you want nice controllers and you want to be able to do more with it, that's what these are for. It's also for comfort, but this one, just look at how big they are for my hands. Like, when I'm playing, it's just, they're just too big. They're very nice, though, but too big, so I'm going to keep those out. But this is the box, by the way. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice looking little box. And I'm gonna unbox this one, the Split Pad Compact, right now for you guys. Alright, so here it is opened. I had a bit of trouble opening it, so I like ripped the box a little bit. Not a lot, I just tried to not rip it too much in case I had to return it. So yeah, here we go. So this one, oh, I was about to say this one don't have a manual, but it has an even bigger manual than the other box, I noticed. So yeah, there's your manual if there's something you want to know how to do, like turbo mode or something. A lot of times I just look it up, but, the instruction manual could come in handy, I guess. Alright, so out the box, I already can see they're just as light as this one. Maybe a tiny bit lighter, because this one's a little bit longer. And they're definitely a lot smaller than, well, not a lot smaller, but small enough, and that's why they call it compact. But small enough that I think I'm going to have a better time using them. If not, I'm returning them, but that's my final shot with these because I have small hands. I think I'm going to have a better time with these than these ones. Even though I like the look of this one more because of the cool design. I couldn't find that design on this one at the store. I got this at Target. The other one I found at Best Buy online. I get mostly everything online, but because sometimes you can find, like, for example, like this one that has the design, you can find more of that online than you can in person a lot of times. So this one I just like, it's just a simple colorway. Looks kind of nice, sleek. See if it looks very similar to this one in some ways. So like the Pro, they both have the home button, the sign, turbo, so it's all in the same spots. But you can tell that these buttons, so I'm gonna grab this one for you since it's on this side. You could tell that these buttons are a little bit smaller than I'll get this one. Then these ones, you could tell they're a little bit smaller. And oh, this one, it feels more plasticky on the Pro. This one feels more grippy and rubbery. The buttons, these ones are definitely clickier. But that doesn't really matter, but I guess unless you're like an ASMR person. The button kind of protrudes out more on the Plus in this one. So this one is more compact. I think this one's going to be a little easier for me with my hands, honestly. If you have medium to bigger hands, get this. If you have small hands, get these ones, it looks like. Or just stick with your Joy-Cons. Now, these are smaller than the Pro, but compared to your Joy-Cons, they are still... Let me grab this one since it's on. So compared to the Joy-Cons, they're still a lot bigger, but they're definitely smaller than the Pro. So I think I'm going to have a better time with it, and it's going to be comfy. I'm going to have turbo mode. They got the cool buttons in the back. I think it's going to work out better for me. I mean, I got to try it out for at least a week or something, and or for a few days or something like that, just to kind of make sure of it. But so far, I'm thinking this is going to be the keeper, and the Pro I'm just going to bring back to Best Buy, sadly, because I really wanted to like these. It's just, you got small hands. It just doesn't work out. But if you have bigger hands, definitely get this, because this is definitely, they're very light, they're very nice. This specific design is pretty cool. They're definitely comfy. It's just for me with my smaller hands, they're not. So, like, for anybody else, I think it would be fine. But yeah, so I recommend, like I said, these ones for bigger hands, these ones for small hands. And I'm going to say that they're definitely pretty worth it. I just love how they're so much lighter than these. Like, it has no battery. You don't have to charge them. You just charge it. It just uses your Switch's charge, which is really cool because you're not playing and all of a sudden the Switch controller dies. You just have to make sure your actual Switch is charged. Like, it might kill the battery, like, a little bit quicker because it's using off the charge. But, I mean, you never have to worry about a controller dying. That's really definitely a plus. One thing I got to say, though, is you know how... your Switch usually comes with this, right? Where you put your Joy-Cons on. These do not fit on it, so you would have to buy a separate one if you really want to use the grip. You would have to, because it doesn't fit on there. So, because the Joy-Cons are smaller. So, you would have to either use your Joy-Cons for when you're on a TV or a monitor, or buy a separate grip that's made for these. So, that's one of the downsides, but... You know, I'm still keeping my other Joy-Cons, too, so I can play on the TV. So I really don't need to get that other grip. I just use this when I'm on the handheld. But yeah, so compared to the Joy-Cons, you know, they definitely are smaller. Let's see, any major differences? Well, obviously turbo mode and stuff they don't have on the regular Joy-Cons. Oh, yeah, it has, this is different than this. This one, it goes like that. This one has like that. Except on the Switch Lite, it actually has this type of D-pad, I believe you call it. Like this. But on the Switch and the Switch OLED, it's got the button one. And I always prefer this kind. I always preferred it. It feels nicer. It's easier. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, though. But yeah, if you have one of these, comment below. Tell me which one you guys got. The Pro, this one. Are you going to get one of these? Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Stay goofy, and happy holidays.